Welcome to the Rooted Goddess podcast with your host, Leslie Sprague, where we talk all things wellness, woo-woo, life, and everything in between. As a small-town mom of two amazing kiddos, I understand the challenges of what it's like to stay grounded and go after your dreams. My goal for this podcast is to inspire you to root down so you can grow stronger, rise up, and let your light shine bright so you can be the goddess you are truly meant to be. Think of this as your one-stop shop. It's happy hour with a gal pal while getting truthful and heartfelt about taking the steps forward to living your best life. Hi, and welcome to the Rooted Goddess podcast with your host, Leslie Sprague. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about where to start on your journey. First, let me rewind for a second and say that if you're here, you've probably realized that something inside you needs to change. You are feeling lonely, you're feeling dark, and I just want to say that I see you and I feel you. I've been you. I see you standing at your sink, doing some dishes, feeling lost, like you don't know who you are anymore. You've lost connection with yourself, and at the same time, you have lost connection with those that you love the most. I see you there in that space, thinking to yourself that something has to change. I can't go on like this anymore. But at the same time, with a sea of information out there, you have no idea where to start. And I'm here to help. I'm here to guide you and to let you know that it's okay. It's okay to be where you are. And so, where to start? First things first is I want to take you home to your body. Don't worry about all the things you can be doing, because quite often when we think of all the things we should be doing, we could be doing, that's when the overwhelm sets in. So I'm encouraging you to do what is right for you. It might not be what's right for me or for the neighbor down the street, but you need to do what's right for you. And now you might be asking yourself, but I don't know what that is. So I invite you to come home to your body. Just get back in touch with yourself. And you can do that through things like yoga, or through any type of movement. So if you don't have a regular yoga practice, I do have 2 free yoga classes on my website, lesliesprague.com. Or even just doing some simple stretching. Roll out a yoga mat and just connect with your heart center. Even a little bit of breath work will help bring you back into that space. So finding yourself in a comfortable seated position, taking some time and connecting with your breath, feeling the rise and fall of your chest, and feeling the lungs, feeling the breath come through your lungs and expand your rib cage and your abdomen, lifting up those collarbones and letting that go. And doing that for a few rounds, 5 minutes if you can, just to get back into your body. Then I invite you to come into some movement. Listen to your body. Listen to what it's wanting, what it's needing, how it wants to move. Follow that. This is one of the best ways I've found to begin the reconnecting process, is to take time to come into your body, letting go of your honey-do list that you have to do tonight. It doesn't have to be done right now. Because if you are not taking care of yourself first, then you can't take care of yourself or can't take care of others the way that you want to, that you need to. You want to be that happy person that you once were, but with the things that life has thrown at you, motherhood in itself is challenging enough, and you need to take it easy on yourself. And I'm saying you, but at the same time, I'm also saying this message to myself. I can be one of the hardest people on myself. Actually, I'm not one of the hardest people. I am the hardest person on myself. So getting back to where to start, come back home to your body. When you connect with movement and your breath, that is your vital life force, when you do that, it helps to bring you back to the present moment. Because quite often we get caught up in our mind instead of in our heart center, and we get caught up in how we want to look and how all the things that we have to do. And quite often it doesn't matter. When we reconnect in with our body, we become present. We're not worrying about all the stuff that's behind us that we may be carrying with us, but today we're just going to set down those bags, those excess baggage that we're carrying with us, and we're going to just be. It's okay that you don't have all your shit together. Nobody does. And if they tell you they do, they might need to have a look in the mirror. We all have stuff going on, and we can be here to support each other and rise each other up. And yeah, sorry, I kind of went on a little tangent there. But come back home to your body. If you were to take one right step for you today, I would say do a few moments of stretching and connecting with yourself at some point during your day. If you're a morning person, you're an evening person. And that being said, I don't do this every day either, but I know when I need to come back home to my body, because that is the one thing, and that is always here for me. We only have one body, so we need to begin treating it like a temple. Yeah. I'm just thinking for a moment here. I'm still here. Yeah, I think that's all the flow I have right now on this subject. But take a step. It does not matter what the step is, how big the step is, or how small the step is. And I don't even want to make it seem like a small step in the right direction for you is not any less meaningful than a regular step or a big step. You have to do what's right for you, not anybody else, not anybody else's path or journey. Do what's right for you. Get in tune with your heart and figure out what that right step is for you. Thank you so much for listening, and let me give you a virtual hug, big squeeze, as a token of my appreciation. At the very least, I hope you had some fun while listening, and maybe even learned a thing or two. And bonus points if I got a chuckle out of you. If you liked this episode, it would mean the world to me if you could leave me a 5-star review, or if you know someone who could benefit from listening, share it on your Insta stories and tag me at Leslie's Yoga and Wellness. Subscribe to this channel if you want to stay up to date with new episodes. By doing these things, it helps to get my podcast noticed so that people who need to hear my message are more attracted to it. Please feel free to stop by my website, lesliespragg.com, and grab a copy of my free Mom Self-Care Kit. While you're there, grab a free few yoga classes. Namaste, goddesses. Until next time.